So here we are looking at the Prestige. This right here is the first pickup stop of the tram car. But first, you want to see me. Where the sign is, I come into view. Your magical adventurer, Reese here, and I'm here to take you on the route pathway of the tram car of NelsonBC'S. So if you do like this off me, and let's go. First stop, the first pickup, where it takes the pickup is at the Prestige Inn. This is the first pickup. Where is the shelter for that? Just right over here. You see, here are the tracks. So I'll show you the tracks as we make our way to where it first picks you up from over here. Right here. So here's the tracks that it'll take right here, where that sign is there, but it first picks you up right over there in this shelter, as you can see right there. So it will stop at about over here first, where this is. You can see there's a sign that reads Way 17 station. And it even says there to stay off yellow line, which the yellow line is just right there. This is where it'll come over here and pick you up from over here. If you look over here, this is where you will be waiting before heading on to the tram car, just down over here. So we get this, and then it pulls in and it stops right there, where people will be waiting is at these benches right over here. We got a bench 1, where my friend is right there, and bench 2 over there. So if you're sitting there waiting for the tram car to come from like, they'll pass over here, go over there, and then they'll just kind of like go over here. Now here's something over here in the center that I want you to pay attention to. Here it says Nelson Electric StreetCar timetable. Here is the tram car. Here are the 7 day a week by like donations and other from over here. And here are the times. Just read the times. They got one at 11:10, 11:40, 12:10, 12:40, 1:10, 1:40, 2:10, 2:40, 3:10, 3:40, 4:10, and 4:40. There's some in the AM and there's some in the PM. So this over here is the timeline for it. Seen just right there. And you can see the roofing is not as much, and it also has a trash bin as well too. As you can see just right over here. Right there. So where does it take you to next? Lakeside. Well, the waterfront first, and then it goes to the lakeside. So without further ado, let's see where these tracks lead for our next spot on the tram car's route pathway. So come follow me, I'll show you the next spot. We'll where it will take you next. We'll view these tracks, and I'll see you right there. So guys, that's got on the car to get to the other spot. This here is the lakeside, as well too. Where the tracks are, well, I'll show you. But first things first, I see another software like unit that also is part like of a waiting software part of the waterfront where the tracks are. I'll show you. It's just right down over there. So this right here is kind of like slight waiting like area for the tram car. Let's take a look at that, and then we'll work our way then over there where the tracks will be for where it'll take next. Right there. We'll take a look at this. You can see it even says on top there, Nelson Electric Tramway Company. And this is a slight filter for that too, before it takes you to the next as well too. But here's the readout right there, as you can see, and that's on a lakeside. And here you can see it also has that same right there. It has the same timetable, which we can see just right over here too. And this is on lakeside. Where's the tracks? Well, I'll show you. At the roof, it's the same as the other one, or the one that we've seen before in the starting of this video. Okay, now I'll go and I'll show you the tracks that it'll take here at Waterfront Lakeside Park. Some of the tracks are kind of on the road, seen there. This is driving footage. So those right there are part of the tracks, a little bit. There's more further down that are not so similar as one seen here that we are driving on this strip. This is part of the tracks a bit, because it's heading down in that same direction where the tram car is. And this makes it way over here. It takes you for a loop. Where? I'll show you the loop. Where it'll take you. Where the orange bridge is. That will be next as it loops around. So the loop line is just right about here. You see these thing here, the ones that I just showing you here. It takes a loop line from here right to this car. So let that car go by first, and then it goes right to over there. The orange bridge is under it, and then from over there, and then comes around to these tracks here. These are the waterfront tracks, because then it gets down to over here, and it takes you in this direction. So it'll come down to here, where those trees are under there, and it takes this way here all the way to where I said where the bridge is, Over here, it does this loop under the orange bridge, and then it takes you down over here, and then its final stop is just right over there. So the final stop stops right over here. So it stops right over here to let others off and some on from where the park is over there, from the parking lot back there, from over there. They'll sit down on these bench chairs from over here. There's only two. One and two over here. Waiting stop to be on and off over here. Where this right here happens to be is the Rose Garden Cafe, where the final stop is, close to the park of Lakeside Park. And the park is right there, and this is its final stop. So it starts at the Prestige and it ends up over here. It even says there on that sign, it reads cars stop right there. That's where it actually stops. So we'll take a look at the sign, and the same process. I'll even show you where they put the streetcar when they finally are finished for the day. Where does it end up? The train station, the Walt Laurie Museum. I'll show you that too. So from here you can see, even it says right there, car stop. So the tram car stop is just right here at the final stop. Even again, it has the same timeline right over here too. The same as we found from before. Seen here. We'll get this so I can zoom in so you can see almost everything. Okay, I'll even show you where the cafe is. So before we head into where it finally rests, I'll show you the cafe. But before I do, you want to see a sign up there. Streetcar loading area. Before we head down to see the cafe where it actually finishes its stop. So look, up there, it reads streetcar loading area. I'll zoom way out there so you can take a great look at that. And the streetcar number is 23, number 23. Hopefully it's out. If not, then that's okay. I'll try to get a video to get the best, the best of 2 in there. What would they be? It'll be of 2 videos that I'll put into this. One, the tram car out traveling, and of course I'm going to be adding in is the Walt Laurie Museum. So when we get to that, the final one, then I'll be dropping that video in there as well too. That way, it will be kind of like a combo like adventure. That way we add in those as well too. Anyways, let me show you the cafe, and then we'll make our way to where it finally stops for an actual rest. The cafe is just right here. It's on the back side where it does that. The cafe is just right over here. We'll take a look at it a little bit here. Look, it even reads it. So we just saw over here. The name of it is right there. It reads Rose Garden Cafe. As you can see right there. This is where it stops. Not over there where I showed you. So again, it'll stop over here at the Rose Garden Cafe behind. Not over there, from behind it where I've showing you over here. So I'm showing you a little bit of the Rose Garden Cafe and the where the tram car stops is behind of the Rose Garden Cafe, which is what you'll see coming into view from over here. Take a look at some flower beds, and we'll take a nice good view from sign to over here. Now from this point, I'm going to now is take you to the final spot where the tram car actually is. And then from there, we'll bring this video to a wrap and close, but I'll also be putting in some of the other videos to go with it. That way, it's a part of this as well too, to making it a combo adventure special. And I'll tell you a little bit about Walt, Laurie a bit. Anyways, let's head on down to the bus station. That the one that's over there. Okay, let's walk there, shall we? It's not too far. So we're gonna actually walk over there. It's not too far from over here to where this streetcar actually is exactly. Says as this being the park over there, it'll take this way down to where the actual station is. So we will take this way, heading down to where we actually need to be to get down to the actual station. So this station is the Walt Laurie Museum. When I get there, I'll tell you a little bit about Walt Laurie and of the streetcar. Because the streetcar was actually his, that he drove here in Nelson, BC. We'll see those tracks on the way there. It's not too far. It's just like right over. It's just like right over there. So you can see the station is coming into view. I'll zoom in right there, so you can see where it actually stops. Where that tree is, you can see that place. That is the actual train station. Right there, the tram car station. Seen there. So there's the tracks there. The tracks are right beside there. Some tracks over there. And that's like close to over here. So here is actually where it is, right there. This is where it actually stops. You can see the tracks right there and right there. And look what it reads right there. It is Lyle Ward Memorial Car Van. The doors for it, where the tram car will be, is in one of these doors seen here. Okay, so here is The doors are opening up. You can see there is the trunk car on the inside. It's about to take a ride pretty soon. Doors are opening up right now. You take a look right there. It's just right there, like I said. Well timed too. I got this too, by the way. Pretty soon, this will be out onto the tracks. They're getting ready right now. You see, number 23. It's a tourist main attraction and something to do in the city of Nelson, BC. Now, it's that interesting fact that on Canada Day, this is actually free. But otherwise, there's a bit of a fee to get onto the tram car. That much I could say so far. We'll see if it actually drives out of here. We do have got a little bit of time, but we gotta pay attention to our timing. We'll see if this will make its way out for us. So you can see it as it comes out of the actual station. It's the actual station for everyone right there. Pretty soon, it'll be up and running and coming out of those doors. I think we got a great timing for this. Feeling it coming out of those doors. Well timed, well timed. We'll keep our eyes to see if this actually comes out of, over here. And over there, where that door is open there, is actually the museum right there. You go into that door there, and the Walt Laurie Museum. Now, Walt Laurie actually drove that streetcar, and this is his memorial. And I'm really happy to actually get this time to show you. Oh, do you hear that? The bells and whistles. It's coming. It's gonna make its way out. Well timed. But perfectly timed too. We'll get the tram car as it comes out. It just started up. Did you hear that? Couldn't I pick a great timing for this? I'm gonna sit down and enjoy the view. Get ready. I saw someone inside there already. One of the drivers. They hear their motor running. Pretty soon they'll be coming right out of the station. We'll wait for it. She's probably in there just checking out things.
Probably got each other. Maybe maybe they come and park it out here.
You can see me on the inside. Hope we can make it out. Hopefully get a chance to see it coming out. Maybe he's looking at his list or something. Oh! The sound's coming from there. I think it means it's gonna probably end up coming out pretty soon, guys. Wait, I think this is I think he just said that they're ready. I hear bells and whistles, so I believe that it's coming out pretty soon here. Right now, they're getting ready. You can hear the noise inside there. And it looks like it'll be coming out of the station fairly quickly by the sound of it. So, we'll take a look at this. Because our motor right now is running. So there you can see, I'm going to zoom in. So you can see the sign of saying Walt Laurie Memorial Museum. We've been there before, but it looks like we might do a look back this Wednesday. So we might as well like combine the look back in with this one. We might do a look back at the Walt Laurie Museum for this year. And we'll probably combine that instead of me having to do and get that video as well too. But see, this is the museum as well as the actual station for the tram car. Okay, so the fee is probably $1 or $2 for the tram car. Otherwise, it'd be free like during the Canada Day time. But it is a must-do when you're in the city of Nelson. And taking the ride of the tram car. I'll try and find a video of me from the last time taking the tram car, and maybe I'll put that in here, making it extra special. So this might be a bit kind of might be a little bit of a wait, but the thing is that it won't be as long. And once I get all the footage that I need, I'll piece this together, and then it'll be all good to go. I'll look in and see what videos I got that I can compile into this. That's all I gotta say. But it looks like so far that this might not come out on time, and I gotta be somewhere to go and get some food. So I think that's it for this one. We'll be back here for the look back of the Walt Laurie Museum, which is the on this side. So please stay tuned for that. That will be also a look back, and we'll compile that within this as well too. That way you'll get the best of great tram car footage and area of it. So we are allowed to do this fairly quickly. I gotta be somewhere, but we're gonna do this quickly and get the museum now, and then the tram car leaving. So anyways, without further ado, it's enough for me, and let's get around to it. So we just enter the door. We'll take a look fairly quickly, and then I gotta get going here. Okay, anyways, let's take a look quickly here, and we'll see that tram car is supposed to leave in about like 15 or 10 minutes. So we're gonna make this quick. Here we got shirts and other pictures. We'll get this fairly quickly. That way I get everything inside this as well too. All of it. So this is the museum. Look back. I can see all the nice stuff that's inside here. Even here too. The director's desk. The pamphlets are here, including pamphlets over here, and pictures. This is, believe is Walt Laurie, right here. See here? Right there. All this over here is inside there. And here over here, picture there. You can see here, jackets there. There's a little footage right there of the tram car. Old pictures up there. Stuff there, tram car there. Old map. Other old pictures. Over here. We'll walk this way out here. So quick little look inside there already. Just a quick. Over here. Watch a finesse step there. Got in here. Here. It's pretty nice. So for those pictures there. Tram car there. Well, this is generally pretty quick, so we can get a lot more in. So over here, the tram car, we can't go into this yet. We can't go into this because it's about ready to go. But we could probably quickly take a look into that one at least. We can't go into that one yet. This is the streetcar here. Just be careful when we'll get this. This is the route here in the glass there. I'll check the reflection out. Even says there. You can see other pictures there. Inside this one here. We'll try hop on that one quickly. Then we will head upstairs. And that's just right up over there. This way here is again here, 23. That's the streetcar. Let's enter here quickly. We're inside here. Gonna do this pretty quickly. Get a lot here. You can see the same as over there as it is to up front. Right there. We'll head on out. There. Cover deal too. There's other spots over here too that we'll check. Yeah, take a look. Wow, there's a lot inside here too. Let's get upstairs fairly quickly here. I'm gonna power walk this so we can get everything inside here quickly here. We'll head upstairs. Walt, Laurie Museum in fast mode this time. Over here. Old books. All the room there. And this is a different kind of room that we've never seen before. One picture's there. This is the upstairs. Books. So we're kind of doing this a little bit quickly to get everything done at least. Got old pictures up here too. On the roof there. We'll get to here quickly. Old parts and fixings. This is kind of a little rust, but we got everything up here. Just for the cough there. You can see the tram car from up here. Look down. That's the car, the one that's about to leave here pretty quickly. I want to at least get that. Now we're gonna head down here. So we're heading downstairs now. And we'll try to get that streetcar in Old Bell. We can see it right there. Just from here. The Walt Museum in fast mode. That way we at least get that in as well too. So we actually managed to go and see this. We're gonna have to head out quickly so we can let the streetcar head on out. From there, we'll probably see it on the way out as well too. It's supposed to leave out of here. See, they're getting ready. It's supposed to leave. Doors are closing. There goes the whistles. There it goes. Leaving the station. And look at that. It just came out. Oh, was it? And we gotta get going because I gotta go. I gotta be somewhere fairly quickly. But I'm so happy. We saw the inside fairly quickly and got that done. Lickety split. And now we got the tram car. It's not leaving here. We'll get this over here too. Let's see it take its route. So it goes in this direction. Oh, I'm so happy I did that. We got everything in this one. I'm so happy. Wow. So it stops right there. And it keeps on in that same direction. So all you see is an empty where it used to be because now it's out and driving. I'm so happy we got that. I really am. Streetcar is still parked right there for now. We only ride. It's just gonna probably sit there and wait for a bit. But anyways, we gotta get going. I'm just really happy that we got everything inside this, so I don't really actually need to do much except for one vid to compile it in with this. So happy. Yeah, so happy about this. I really am. We got everything inside there. A quick briefing of the museum. That is amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about that. Like, we got everything inside this now, except for that two things. Me on the tram car, but I do have a video of that I can probably compile it in with this on Canada Day. There's a Canada Day footage that could probably a take of me on the tram car. I don't know if you can actually see me in that. Oh, geez. He warned me about the sprinkler, and I didn't even see it coming. It got me and got my phone. LOL. But it did feel pretty good, though. I was a little warm. Apparently, I don't have that much timing, so I couldn't do what I had planned to do. Oh, well, that's okay. There's next time. But I'm so happy we got the opportunity. There was a guy that came over there and said, hey, you want to come inside and take a look at the museum? It's like, sure. So I took that, not realizing that the timing didn't work out in favor of what I had to get done. But no worries, it's okay. I can do it next time. It's not that dire. Well, kind of is, but kind of isn't. It's in between. Let's put it that way. I'm just so happy that we got almost everything. I'll put in those two vids. But I'm really happy that I got to do the briefing of the Walt Laurie Museum within this one. That one there definitely puts a smile on my face. Back to the bus stop where it stops off there. And I'm going to go to a Rep and Close. And we're back at Lakeside Laurie Park, because that's also its other stop too. I might maybe put this in when I edit. I'll probably put this in as one of the routes that it kind of comes to around at as well too. That way you'll get the route that it takes and the station and the Walt Laurie Museum briefing. We'll end up viewing the beach, these, and right through these trees.